Hey guys, this is Team Turn 3, back again for another game of Competitive Commander. I'm Jesse, and today I'm joined by
Carlos,
Ivan,
and Adam again.
So we've taken all our mulligan decisions already. I won the die roll this time. Suck it, Carlos. And,
sorry man.
I'll be going first.
I don't know how it happened, but Carlos is not going first, and I'm kind of puzzled.
At least you're not going last, Ivan.
Alright,
That's true.
right into it. Hey guys, this is Jesse here, and today I'm playing Food Chain Tazri. So basically the plan with this deck is to assemble a combination of Food Chain, as well as one of our Cast from Exile creatures, either an Eternal Scourge or Mist Hollow Griffin. And once we've done this, we can float infinite mana, which we can use to cast creatures, cast General Tazri, fetch up one of our WinCon allies, and then basically just keep recasting Tazri so we can trigger them and basically win by either draining our opponents of life or of cards in their library. Alright, so my first opener was a Mana Drain, a Ponder, a Containment Priest, a Yavimaya Coast, an Extract, an Avacyn's Pilgrim, and a Limdol's Vault. So I thought long and hard about this hand because we do have a couple of turn 1 plays, we have some ramp, and a Ponder that might smooth out our draws, but ultimately I decided to ship it back just because, I mean, even with the Extract to pull out our Cast from Exile creature and the Limdol's Vault to find us Food Chain, we are really gambling on finding that second land, and more importantly, we're really gambling on that second land being a blue/black source. So my second hand was an unfortunate no-lander. It was an Arbor Elf, a Force of Will, an Eternal Scourge, a Vampiric Tutor, a Preordain, a Gitaxian Probe, and a Manipulate Fate. So this is one of those hands where if I had even one land, if it was a fetch land, I would have just kept it in a heartbeat. Unfortunately, no lands means no go. And then the hand I ultimately decided to keep was a Tainted Pact, a Force of Will, a Bloodstained Mire, a Forest, a Manipulate Fate, and a Demonic Tutor. So this hand it's pretty nice. It's got some protection and Force of Will with the blue card in hand and Manipulate Fate to actually pull that off. As well as that, we have a Demonic Tutor to help us find one half of our combo, and the Tainted Pact, which should hopefully allow us to find one of our WinCon allies, as well as exile our Cast from Exile creature. The card that I scried was a Windfall, which I ultimately decided to put on the bottom, thinking, I don't need the second blue card. I would more likely like to find a piece of turn 1 ramp, or a better piece of protection.
Hey guys, today I decided to play a different deck, and well, I decided to play also different colors, so I pick up Arcum Daggson. This is just a regular Paradox Arcum build. We play a bunch of mana rocks, some artifact creatures. We try to get Arcum out as soon as possible, and then just fetch our Paradox Engine, play another spell, untap everything, tag another creature, get Titan of Flood, and from that point onwards, we can just get our combo. We get Crowd Trawler, Mid Retriever, and also we have Arcum to serve as a sack outlet. And we just do that. Yeah, we get infinite mana, and then we finish the game with a Walking Ballista. Well, this time we didn't took any mulligans, so I kept my first 7. I had a Dispel, a Green Monolith, Blooded Strand, Tears for Knowledge, Orcus, Recall, Ponder, and an Island. I decided to keep this hand even though we don't have any artifact creature, because we had Tears for Knowledge to draw card. Also, we have Ponder to play our first turn to see if we have something of useful in the top 3. And we have this spell in case like some guy tries to cast Ad Nauseam End Step. Yeah, Green Monolith for fast mana.
Alright everyone, Ivan here, and today we're going to be playing Grixis Storm, so back to the roots. I'm very excited about this. Instead of Jaliva, this time we're going to be playing Kess. So the basic plan is like the usual. We're going to be playing a lot of fast mana such as Dark Ritual, Chrome Mox, Auto Ritual, or Artifact Ramp, into card advantage such as Draw Spells, Wheels, Tutors, Demonic Tutor, Wheel of Fortune type of deal, into our endgame, which is either going to be to cast a Doomsday into a Lab Man, or we're going to try to have enough critical mass of spells into an Aether Flux Reservoir, and then laser beam people to death. Now, this time, what's really interesting is that we have Kess instead of Jaliva. Very, very similar build. We have an extra tutor with Entomb with Kess, but the main difference is that Jaliva is most often seen as a whiff outlet, so if things really go bad for you, you can always play Jaliva, exile some cards, and hopefully you're able to get out of it. If other people are playing fast combo and black tutoring, that's even better for you. Kess is a little bit better on her own without expecting your opponents to play good stuff. She doesn't have the very small turn, so exiling your Lapman, which is always sad. And more often than not, if the game goes long, you can start casting tutors, rituals, anything back from your graveyard. So she's really good setup for the late game. So I'm excited to see how this plays out. Alright, so my first hand was Scalding Tarn, Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth, Volcanic Island, Ad Nauseam, Force of Will, Windfall, and Time Twister. Although I almost decided to keep it with this very fast table, I decided that having a Force of Will into maybe nothing and having to wait up to turn 3 before I can refill my hand with a Windfall while other people get to have their rocks was not the best plan. So I decided to mulligan it away. My second hand was Mystic Remora, Gamble, Impulse, Sol Ring, Ether Flux, Reservoir, Frantic Search, and Mana Drain. So since we didn't have any lands, I had to trash this one too and go to 6. Finally at 6, I got a Marsh Flat, a Dark Ritual, Hercule's Recall, Sol Ring, Copy Artifact, and Dark Petition. So we had to turn 1 ramp with the Sol Ring, Marsh Flats to get probably an Underground Sea. Turn 2 more ramp with the Copy Artifact, and then eventually Dark Petition, Dark Ritual, Dark Petition into an Ad Nauseam maybe. I decided to keep this hand because going to 5 would be way too risky, and we had some ramp into a tutor, that's never bad.
Hi, Adam here. This week we're playing the Gitrog monster. The Gitrog monster is an all-in combo deck that aims to win by assembling a combo of a discard outlet, along with Dakmor Salvage while the Gitrog monster is in play, to generate infinite draw triggers, draw our deck, and then go off using some very intricate shenanigans. So, our first hand this game was a Llanowar Wastes, a Petrified Field, a Polluted Delta, Squandered Resources, Grim Monolith, Realms Uncharted, and a Deathrite Shaman. We kind of have it all here. We have some early ramp in Deathrite Shaman as well as some utility. Some bigger ramp with Grim Monolith to cast an early Gitrog. We have a Squandered Resources to start going off with Gitrog, and we have a Realms Uncharted to tutor whatever lands we need, and it will also cantrip if we have a Gitrog out.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and play a Bloodstained Mire and pass.
Cool.
Ooh.
Turn, draw card. Going to play a Spanish island.
DC.
Yeah. And tap it for 1 Spanish blue mana and play a Ponder.
A Spanish blue mana more efficient?
We could say, yeah.
Alright. Do Spanish blue mana also get here late 2 hours?
Damn it, Ivan! Okay, we're going to shuffle this.
Drawing a card.
Yes.
Ponder's a little less good if it just shuffles your library and does nothing else.
Yeah.
It turns out.
It replaces itself. You know.
If you don't draw a card, it's less good.
Yeah.
Marsh Flats. We're gonna crack into an Underground Sea, and then we're gonna use the Underground Sea to play a Sol Ring. Go.
I wish I could have a Sol Ring.
Oh, that's
Sometimes you're good at the game.
Sometimes you're good at the game. Wow, thanks.
And sometimes you're Ivan.
Ouch.
I'll take 1. Go to
39.
Go to 39.
You know what, Adam? Watch last week's video.
And we'll play a Deathrite Shaman.
You're passing?
Yeah, I'll pass after
I'll
that.
fetch. So I fetched up a Watery Grave, tapped, and I guess I'll go ahead. Draw.
Does Jesse win? Did he win?
Oh my god, he has 2
no.
lines. 3 total manas.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast a Wall of Roots and pass the turn.
Okay. Turn. Let's see. Going to play a. Okay. Well, I'm a little afraid of what could happen on Ivan's turn.
I've played a Sol Ring. Literally just a Sol Ring.
No, just a Sol Ring, yeah. I know we're holding like my other stuff or whatever. Actually, yeah, you never keep that to yourself. You always like vomit your hand. That's fair, I guess, if you fear that there are decks with Time Twister and other kind of wills. Happens to me a lot. Island.
I mean, 2 and maybe 3 of these decks run Time Twister.
Yeah, last time I kept my...
And I'm pretty sure Jesse does, so I'm gonna say 3 of these decks run Time Twister.
Yeah. I mean, last time I kept my mana rocks to like just to don't look too dangerous. Adam's like Wheel of Fortune. I was like, oh, I'm so sad now.
So Grim Monolith pass.
Yes.
Alright. An island.
Gush is online.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Thank you.
Gonna pay 2 mana. We're gonna play copy artifact, copying Sol Ring.
Sure.
And with 1 flowing mana, we will pass the turn.
Alright. I'll untap. I'll draw. Neat. So we will cast a Lotus Petal. We do. Okay. We'll play a Polluted Delta. We will crack that 4 Bayou. I'll go to 38. I'll tap the Wastes and the Deathrite Shaman, exiling Jesse's Bloodstained Mire from his graveyard.
Sure thing.
And yeah.
3 mana wheel?
No, it's gonna be a Grim Monolith.
Because he's playing blue. What? Or red.
That's what we need, black wheels.
There are black wheels.
Yeah,
There
well,
are
ahead.
black wheels. You can
well,
dark deal.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
Bad will, but a will nonetheless.
I'll take a draw. Go ahead and play a Wooded Foothills. Tap 2. Demonic Tutor.
Uh-oh.
Mm. Okay.
I have no response.
I've got
Alright.
nothing.
So I'll go ahead and Demonic Tutor. And with that, I'll pass the turn.
I'm going to start my turn in the meantime. Draw a card. Okay. Let's see. I'm not sure what to do now. I'm going to play a Cavern of Souls. I mean, Artificer.
Pretty good.
And I'm going to tap my mana. I'm going to cast Arcum. Counters? Ah, no counters.
Nope.
Nope.
Arcum's good.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, that's all. I'm going to move to my end step.
Cool. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Island.
Man has a lot of mana.
Ivan,
Man is a lot of mana.
Ivan, quick question. Are your island full art island from Amonkhet?
Yes.
All of them?
Yes. All 7 of my islands.
7 of your island. What, didn't have enough for another? Okay, I'm going to
No. Arcum has another island.
Oh, that's fine.
But they're matching.
Yeah, I saw it.
We'll ponder on that?
Sure.
Ah, alright. Triple lands. We'll shuffle this. We'll draw. Garbage. Alright, good.
Oh man, it's hot steaming garbage.
Hot, steaming garbage.
Feel bad for Ivan.
Oh, no, you don't.
I'll play a Cavern of Souls naming frog.
Oh boy.
Naming frog.
Naming frog.
Spore
Why?
frog incoming, guys.
I know
Oh.
horror, man. It's much more cooler.
Clearly for the spore frog.
So I can cast my Spore Frog off of it. I'll pay 5, using Cavern to make colored mana. I'll cast Gitrog Monster.
I'll pass priority.
Yeah, okay.
I'm okay with that. People can get their commanders.
Alright. As my second land drop for turn, I'll play a Petrified Field. And let's see. What's the best thing to we will exile
The Flooded Strand.
Flooded Strand from Carlos's graveyard.
Oh no.
And we'll make 1 colored mana here. I'll go to 37. We will play Squandered Resources.
Oh boy.
What does it do?
I can sacrifice a land, add to my mana pool 1 mana of any type the sacrifice land could produce. Play this ability as a mana source.
So he's gonna start sacking his land, drawing cards, and just going. I unfortunately must pass priority.
Well, I mean, Ivan, save the day, please.
Not today.
Alright, looks like we're gonna go for it then. We will crack the load. Well, actually, before we crack the lowest petal, let's sack Llanowar Wastes for 1 black. Trigger. I'll draw a card. Not quite what I was looking for.
You have a few more tries.
Yep. Let's sack the Cavern of Souls for a green. I guess this
How are
could
you
be
gonna
my
get this
green.
Sporefrog now?
Exactly.
So
I get to draw.
yellow is
a
green,
card.
right?
I guess we'll go with this for green.
Okay.
We actually have something a little bit simpler for the viewers back at home. Do you want to pass me that pile there?
And we're back.
We'll tap the Petrified Field, and we will pay our colored mana to cast Realms Uncharted.
What's it do again?
It's gifts ungiven except for lands.
And you've already made 1 land drop this turn?
I've made both land drops.
You made
this
both
turn.
land drops this turn.
So, priorities.
But this is going to put lands into your graveyard.
Maybe.
So you'll draw cards.
Mm-hmm.
I pass priority. I've got nothing.
It's incredible. I have to do everything around here. Dispel.
Oh, he's dispelling my Realms
Oh,
Uncharted.
damn.
Wow. How rude. Alright. And,
Well, sometimes you keep 6 and you have, you know, blue and soul rings.
and that's gonna have to be it from me then. Go ahead, Jesse.
On your end step, I will fetch.
That's pretty fetch.
So on your end step still,
Mm-hmm.
I'll put a -1/-1 counter on this.
Well,
I'm gonna...
minus O, -1.
-0/-1.
It's an O4 now.
I will Tainted Pact.
Well tainted path.
Till the end of turn?
What's that?
How does Tainted Pact work again? You exile cards
Just
until
exile
you
until...
He exiles until he
chooses to
until he
stop.
picks one.
I pass priority.
Like if he has the food chain in hand, which he probably does, like this is the worst case scenario.
I could hit all my win cons.
He could hit all of his win cons before he hits an Eternal Scourge or a Mist Hollow Griffin.
That's fair.
But if he doesn't, this can put Eternal Scourge directly into
The
Into
exile
exile.
ready for...
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right.
Oh yes, counter the land tutor. Yeah.
I mean, man, you know.
Pause.
It's fine.
Okay.
Laboratory Maniac into exile.
You also run a lab man?
Wow, look how many cards exile things. I can just exile my entire library with a Lab Maniac out.
That's true.
I'm gonna keep going. We're all in, baby.
Oh my.
Oof, that's 1.
Come on, come on. Come on. Man, I hope
Did
this
you already
is...
exile a Force of Will?
No.
I hope
Just
it is in the
fact.
bottom. Okay.
Oh yes, counter the land tutor. That's the best choice.
Well, here's an interesting one.
Thing, I don't get to play blue every day.
I've already exiled a lot of my fast mana, unfortunately. I don't know how good Ad Naus is. Chromox, Lotus. I guess we have to keep going. Okay.
Oh, there's the Rift Sweeper.
We're all in now, boys. Oh no!
Ooh,
it's not
yes!
2?
We could just put Necropotence into our hand.
In exchange for half the deck.
Very cool.
Sunk cost
Very cool.
fallacy.
I
Keep
think
going,
it's-
keep going.
Already hit 2.
So he's either looking for food chain and hoping to flip a Scourge along the way, or he already has food chain and he's looking for a Scourge or a Mist Oliver.
Yeah, probably. He's clearly looking for the other half. That's the clear part.
Well, it's quite possible that he just has nowhere to go with this hand, and he had the Demonic Tutor into the Tainted Pact, hoping to hit the cards in the right order.
Okay. I'm gonna stop here and put Necropotence into my hand.
Boy.
Alright. Internet, you can go ahead and flame me all you want. We'll see if my overly cautious play ends up costing me. So this goes into my hand. I will untap. I will draw. Play Verdant Catacombs, which I'll crack. Paying a life.
Not get Underground Sea.
Pay 2 life.
I would go Tomb, really?
I needed a black source.
I mean, well, you know your deck. No, I thought you were going for the Underground Sea like Ivan suggested or something like that.
I might have exiled my Underground Sea.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I said not the Underground Sea because I saw it flip.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I didn't.
Well, some people
I-
pay attention to what's being flipped.
Oh, sorry, man.
And
I
some
was
people
paying.
arrive 2 hours late.
I was paying attention to the actual cards, not the lands.
I'm gonna go ahead and pay 3 black for a Necropotence.
Cool.
Does that resolve?
Well, yeah.
All right.
I've got nothing.
Alright, I'm gonna put another -1/-1 counter on this.
-0, -1.
-1/-1, play Birds of Paradise. And I'm gonna go ahead and Necropotence for
A lot.
How much life you got right now?
I'm at 35. So I'm gonna go ahead and fall to 15.
The save 20.
$13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're gonna go ahead and see
Wait. So you're gonna move to end?
I'm gonna move to my end step. That's right. So yeah, I proceeded to my end step. I have a few decisions to make as far as my Necropotence triggers, so we're about to go into another cut, I imagine. But I'm just gonna say that the easy one is gonna be Eternal Scourge into exile. So I exiled a bunch of cards, mostly a bunch of mana dorks, and I guess of note would be Manipulate Fate, Mana Drain, some mana dorks, a bunch of lands, Extract, which is
So what are the chances he has a Force
of
in
Vapor.
hand?
I would say they are pretty high.
and
Well, he didn't flip the force through these 3/4 of the deck, but he did flip a pact.
Yeah, that one I saw.
He also only has 1 green floating, but he's probably still kept some pre-interaction. So I'd play around the fact that he has a force of will.
On my turn, upkeep,
go for it.
draw. Return for
Or
tonight.
not. Maybe he's just, you know, messing with her brain.
Any 0 drops?
Sadly, no.
Oh no.
Try and hanger back's better.
Oh man.
That's 0 drop.
You know, I'm going to. Should I?
Untap your Green Monolith.
No, it's not that. You imagine. No, I'm just wondering if to keep mana open or play some stuff.
Do you have any artifact creature?
Yes, I mean, maybe.
Given Arcum that's up.
Oh man. You know what?
A frog that was only stuffed by you, and then Jesse just got a bunch of cards.
Okay, I'm going to play a very bad card that probably I shouldn't be playing in this deck. Ticking Gnomes.
Alright. Alright. That's
Wait,
spicy.
excuse me?
Yeah, right.
Spice
Echo-
was achieved.
Echo 3, sack it, deal 1 damage to target creature or player?
My roommate brought a foil ticking
Ticking
gnome
gnome?
at the apartment because he felt bad for throwing in garbage.
Certainly some spice.
Certainly
I mean,
spice.
it's a backup for walking ballista if something happens and I need to do like Clan shenanigans.
Okay, yeah, you can keep recurring it to deal some damage. That's fair. Interesting.
Crop Trawler, all that jazz, you know well. Yeah, this is all. Go, man.
So do you win?
Wait, hold on. On your end step.
Mm-hmm. Keep in mind.
On your end step, quicken,
keep in mind.
Quick and Jockle Hops.
Keep in mind that with Arcum active, I can do stuff in response to other play if someone tries to win the game.
True.
Jesse, if you can mess up his buzz, I can mess up his buzz too.
I'll pass, I guess. That's fair.
Alright.
Ticking gnomes can always
Keep
do
on
something at
ticking.
instant speed.
I don't like you staring.
I'm interested in what happens next.
Is this still on end step?
On end step.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Carlos will target you for a Hurkyl's recall.
Focus Recall.
Activate Arcum.
Rappel selon Urquil.
From south. Yeah.
I'll force the play here. That's fine.
Oh, my gnomes.
Oh, gnomes?
Oh, gnomes. Wait, nobody has an answer to Arcum trigger?
No.
No.
Because Arcum targets.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose this will be it. Spine of Isha.
Ooh.
Targeting your underground sea.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Spicy.
Float black.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Alright.
Okay, I'll
Thanks.
return all my stuff to my hand.
Yeah, take that thing back.
And
I
you
would've-
get spine back.
Oh, that's pretty good.
He's not gonna cast it. I have strong doubts that he's gonna be able to cast it. It was just a spiteful play.
I don't know. Cutting
You know
off-
he's about to maybe win.
What? Then why did you do that?
He's also maybe about to
No,
lose.
no.
Why did you do that then?
To force a reaction, which I think is a
For
very valid
reaction,
argument.
no.
I've been thoroughly disappointed.
Because I was
My
trash talk
realms-
about you, Ivan. I know it. You cannot deny it.
My Realms Uncharted is gone.
It was kind of important. I
We're
agree.
gonna play a Water Grave, go to 37. And we're gonna cast the Dark Ritual.
Okay.
Resolves.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We are gonna Dark Petition.
Dark Petition.
I mean, I have no responses.
Dark Petition is okay.
Alright. So I found the card that I was looking for. I'm gonna pay 3 and 2. And surprise, surprise, we're gonna attempt the Adnos.
Monga, all force of will, pitching, Gilded Drake.
Cool. So guys, he is out of 3 counter spells. Now somebody mess with this board. Go ahead.
I'm
I would
gonna-
Wait,
have,
hold on.
but man.
End step. I'm going to Nature's Claim the squandered resources.
That's
Gain 4
fine.
life.
That's fine. I gained 4 life. Wow, man.
41.
41. Wow. So we will untap. On my upkeep, I will sacrifice Petrified Field to Gitrog's trigger. Draw trigger. We'll draw a card. Draw step. We'll draw a card.
Draw counter 2. Play your 2 lands.
Something like that. Ooh, Cast a Carpet of Flowers.
Ooh,
No response.
too much mana, man. Okay.
Second main.
Target Carlos on purpose. Like, make a difference.
He has the most. Nope, 3 and 3. Yeah,
Both 3.
do it to Carlos.
But for the one of the few
Carlos.
times in your life you can target
Wow,
Carlos.
you're,
with
Carlos,
carpet.
you're targeting me.
For the only time in my life ever targeting you with a carpet.
Yeah, man. This is my first time playing
What's
blue.
more
like,
important here?
Yeah. How does it feel to interact?
to interact? I don't know, man. It makes me think. Something that I usually don't do.
What
Right.
color?
We're gonna add
3 green.
3 green.
Okay.
We're gonna play a City of Traders.
Sure.
1 colorless and 1 green. We're gonna play Sylvan Scrying.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Sylvan Scrying resolves.
Okay.
We're gonna go find a land.
You found yourself a Dackmore salvage.
Yep.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. As a special action, we are going to play Bazaar of Baghdad.
Mm.
And we're going...
Trigger.
Yeah, your City of Traders trigger. Does anyone have a response to the trigger?
Come on, Carlito. Stifle.
Well, I will have a response if someone didn't force my hand. Like, Ivan, seriously.
Okay.
Why?
Draw trigger on the stack. Tap Bazaar.
Well, I had to go with the options.
I
of
will
maybe
draw 2
he had
cards.
Something.
Just saying.
And discard 3.
Necromancy. Ooh.
I'll get a draw trigger. I will replace that draw trigger with Dredging Dackmore. I'll get another draw trigger. And I still have 1 more draw trigger on the stack. Alright.
Wait.
This is a disappointment.
How did you got all the last draw trigger?
He had one from the City of Traders. He had one from putting 2 lands in the graveyard.
Yeah.
2 lands in graveyard, yeah.
Ah, okay,
You
yeah.
replaced the
that's-
first one by a dredge, and the dredge milled another land.
No,
So
yeah,
you
I
cards.
forgot about the.
Dark more selfish.
We still have 1 colorless
yeah.
floating. We'll play a Soul Ring.
Easy.
Easy.
Ooh, the frog is attacking.
Ivan
My
takes
Anna's
6.
in the graveyard.
Ivan takes 6.
Sure.
You don't want to attack me and put me to 8?
He has blockers
Oh,
though.
sure.
I'll go to 8.
Okay, go to 8.
Alright.
Man, what is this?
Yeah,
We'll take a take
blockers.
back since for a good decision.
Yeah,
I'm not going to block though. I mean, I have
it's true.
Necropotus out.
He
It
is-
makes sense to
He
attack
is
me.
super low.
Are you passing?
He's probably winning on his turn.
On that note, we're gonna have to pass.
All right. I will not draw. Play Command Tower.
You don't want to be DQ'd. Come on. Just a little draw. Just one more
2.
piece of chocolate.
Play Food Chain.
Okay, so
Carlos.
what happens?
He
I have 1
wins.
card in hand, have nothing.
He
Carlos.
wins is what happens.
Okay, I'm going to send a message.
Oh,
If you're spite pacting, don't do it.
No, it's not a spite. It's
Oh, okay.
sending a message. But yeah, but
Yeah, fine.
Can you survive the fact?
no.
So that's a spite pact.
I'll delay it.
Well, no, I was saving the table, guys. I was saving you guys.
Suspend 2 or 3.
Suspend
3.
3.
There you go.
I have no answer. Carlos, alright, new round ready. Carlos. Now you've did the pact, not the force of will. Come on.
Have nothing more.
I see.
Ivan, you shouldn't have. Horcrux recalled me. That meant for real, man. Like, why did you do that?
Well, to force a play, which thing was valid, I don't think getting a Spine of Ishtar and spite destroying a land was a valid response.
I could destroy a food chain.
I'm going to exile your Marsh Flats to
Is it
add
still on the
no.
stack?
yes, to add
Okay.
1 black. We're gonna Entomb.
Okay, this is getting interesting.
A land to draw a card.
Oh.
Maybe an answer.
How did you know?
Amazing.
I mean, guys, please.
We'll
Do
try to
everything
make
you
it
can.
difficult.
Do everything you can.
This is going to be very funny.
I mean, you knew that I had to counter the pact, so the pact was actually kind of safe there.
Yeah.
Because it's either you lose or...
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say Ivan, not that he deserves my...
Okay. A land card is put in
My
my
kindness.
graveyard from anywhere. It resolves.
Alright.
Well,
1. And we'll go ahead and sack it for 2.
2 what?
2 red.
Okay.
Cast Eternal Scourge.
Eternal Scourge on the stack.
Oh no.
Withering Boon.
The hero, ladies and gentlemen, better than Urza. He did not left Sarah behind.
Sad times.
So I suppose the part of negation was not a bad play at the end.
Yeah, no, it emptied his hand.
I'll get a 3/3 beast.
Careful, guys, he's got a 3/3 beast.
Beast!
I have the token here.
Thank you.
Is it just me, or can Tazri also win the Dramatic Scepter?
No.
No. Because you need to be able to recast Tazri
Well,
repeatedly.
technically you can
yeah.
pump her a whole bunch, but nah, not really. Okay, that was interesting.
Well then. Well.
Careful, guys, in 3 upkeeps, Carlos gets a free pack.
You want a Necro for 6?
I'm debating.
Just do it for 5. Then you have 3 life. That's enough to cast.
No,
that.
I can't necro for 6 because Deathrite Shaman.
God
kills me.
damn it, he noticed it!
I'm gonna necro for 5.
That means you can also play a Shockland if you're really stranded to it.
Oh boy.
Come on.
Yeah, so I'm going to my end step.
Come on.
And with that, I'll pass.
Okay, my turn. Ooh, that bad. Don't like.
Jesse, because I need to play to win, I might get you back in the game by accident. No. You might accidentally get back in the game.
You have to wheel.
Oh, please do! Please do, I would appreciate it so much!
You want
Yeah,
to will?
it's problematic.
Yeah. Adam will draw a bunch. like too much. Bunch.
If anyone has removal for the Gitrog monster, then the wheel is fine.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
I think you like this one though.
2 mana, we're monolith, surprise.
Never would have expected that. How could you? We trusted you, Carlos. Heart home. Heart prison.
Does he have any more 0-drop creatures or artifact creatures?
Well, that's what we are going to see. Tears for Knowledge.
Okay. And are you floating any mana?
A colorless.
One
yes.
colorless.
One colorless. Don't worry. Well, you got there first. Man, what a... Such trash.
Something, what is this garbage?
Like, for real, what is this?
Carlos,
I'm gonna
Carlos,
play-
say it.
Okay, garbage.
Should have just let the pact resolve.
Just like the pact.
Well, this card, Spine of Isha, like, whatever. Like, for real. Go, man.
Alright. Question. Is it a red land? It's not.
Oh, no Wheel of Fortune? No Wheel of Fortune?
of Fortune.
Well, it was gonna be a time spiral, but I might have other plans.
Time Spiral seems okay, though.
Yeah, no, it would be pretty not bad.
Could draw into interaction here.
Yeah. Alright. Clutch plays. We're gonna pay 3?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast the Arcum's Wheel.
Ooh,
Neat.
Resolves?
no response.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Alright. Biogs exalts itself. The beauty of the foil will.
No, but it said it doesn't.
No,
It does.
It does.
It does as a resolution.
Really?
Because the spell resolves, then it's going to the graveyard, and because of the
Because
new
the
ability,
effect is applied upon resolution and it's put into graveyard upon resolution.
Okay.
So I'll now play my Underground Sea. Thank you, Carlos.
You can go F yourself. Fuck yourself.
Could have killed the Gitrog monster, but no, had
I'm gonna
to.
play Dark Ritual, and I'm gonna steal that black dice.
Here you go.
It's fine.
To be a spiteful man.
What in the goddamn?
And we're gonna cast Adnos.
Shoulda hate him.
God damn.
God damn. So we're starting this Adnos at 37 life. Any response?
Well, no.
Well, I'm really happy with the top deck he hogs will, because it was gonna wheel and maybe he got his food chain back. Alright, so nothing.
1.
1, so 36, 35,
33.
33, 32, 2,
29. 28.
26, 23, 21, 19, 17, 16, 15,
11.
11.
6.
Yeah, do you
We're not
stop or do you
6?
continue?
You're down to 6 life?
Yes.
Because I just flipped the gush on top of the notion thief. You know,
The
things that happen
madman.
sometimes.
Let me see.
I
see your
want to
hand?
see it first.
Oh my god, man. Damn, you let me just say, okay.
I want to see it my pile first. Thank you. Thank you.
The madman.
What you move with? Why are you like this, Ivan? Why?
I do what I want.
I notice.
You have to notice.
What is this game?
Are you gonna let us see the pile after?
Yeah. Well, gush, notion thief, get probe, preordain, mirror signet.
You can do one
counterspell.
more. Come on, be a man. One more.
There's one more 6 cost a spell in my
Yeah,
deck.
be a man, Ivan.
Or maybe not.
And flip Mind's Desire and die? No, I don't think so. Or let
What
it
are the
untap
chances-
into death, right?
Why are you gonna let him untap?
This is correct.
Adam is just like, I just want to kill someone with Deathrite Shaman.
Kind of.
Just let me murder Right Shaman.
Adam is, you're just like, no one will know because they don't play Magic.
Listen, I've made the mistake.
Well,
But
I'm
you're
sorry
right.
for you.
So you already die like that? How many times?
Oh, well, no, I didn't lose to a Deathrite Shaman. I dealt exactly enough damage to someone to kill them when they had a Deathrite Shaman in play, and then they gained 2 life. One more. Do it.
Or maybe not.
Well, I'm gonna be missing 1 mana to actually go off and win.
Do it. Oh.
Careful.
Sorry. Got excited.
Alright, everyone.
You really are going to do this?
Here goes nothing.
Oh, alright, go to 5.
Kind of unexciting. But now the chances are too high, so I'll have to step here. Alright. Yeah, somebody wants to look at the pile?
Oh, finally. Na.
Anana?
I mean, if you're gonna pass, you might as well put the Notion Thief out, because it's gonna stop him from going off.
What a pile of
By killing
garbage.
me.
What? How? Oh, you mean like he just keeps going and kills you?
I've learned my lesson.
What a pile of garbage, man.
Right?
No, he won't be able to, because he won't be able to generate draw triggers that he can replace. So actually, the Notion Thief insulates you.
That's true.
Don't tell
playing
him.
Mugs Diamond,
Well, I'm thinking for myself
doing
too.
a Blood Crypt. Yeah, no, I know. It's fine.
Something
Rules question.
ponder.
Sure.
No, never mind. That's stupid.
What was the question?
If I no, that's stupid. If I entomb something to the graveyard, it doesn't get exiled.
It gets exiled.
Yeah, it will.
Whenever,
Card would be put into a graveyard from
whenever
anywhere.
a card would be put into a graveyard. It's a replacement effect.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just because of Yawgmoth's Will currently.
Oh man, that was so funny.
Still floating in black.
I know.
Man.
Alright, well, step one is probably going to be to generate a bunch of mana. So we're gonna... Float this with a blue, use the floating black. 2. Cast a dramatic reversal.
Oh man, I really wanted you to use that blue island.
Are you responding to Dramatic Reversal?
Yeah. Why not? Why don't like Hurker's Recall targeting you?
Oh my god.
How does it feel, Ivan? How does it feel?
Are you helping me or hindering me?
Yes.
Yes. Then I can Hercule recall myself for value.
He will be costing you some amount of mana, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
It's 1 mana positive, that gives me another mana. At least that reimburses the play. But it gives me 3 storm count. Alright, we're gonna stop that. Monkey shenanigans. We're gonna spell pierce that.
Wait, hold on. So Spell Pierce still on the stack. Dramatic Reversal. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna Abrupt Decay the Mox Diamond.
Ooh.
Abrupt decay on the stack.
Well, I can't counter abrupt decay, so...
Enjoy your Sol Rings.
Alright.
Top place, guys. Oh. So how are
you Spell Pierce the Dramatic Reversal. Sorry, the Hercules. So
Yeah,
you're gonna untap your Sol Rings.
That's true. Alright,
Yeah,
that's
they're
not
still
too
in
bad.
play.
That's not too bad then.
Well, you have to do stuff with colorless mana now. Because you've already made your land drop.
Yeah.
And I didn't see a Chrome Mox or anything.
He only has a dimmer signet, but you know.
Yeah. That's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna pay 2. I'm gonna play a Dimir Signet. 3 mana. Into a Frantic Search.
Sure.
Draw 2. Sell more lands. Untap 3 lands.
And what else?
You're asking the real questions, my friend. You.
Oh, can we discuss how we're going to kill Ivan?
I think he's just gonna try to win.
I can't.
Just kill Ivan first, please. I want to see this happen.
I'm just gonna decide to boop either of us and try to kill us that way.
Well, he can't kill me, but he can definitely kill you.
Oh yes.
True.
But then I miss out on all my delicious Carpet of Flowers mana.
He's got the same.
Oh,
more islands.
okay.
Oh no, he's got the same amount.
Quite bothersome.
Yeah, right.
We'll float black, black, blue.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're gonna do it. Black, black, blue.
Go for it. Just spend your mana.
No, we're gonna cast Gitrog. We're gonna spend our life.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh baby.
Get probe targeting?
Targeting Let's go to your hand, Jesse. What you got?
A fat load of nothing.
That is going to be
Oh, look at your
interesting.
fat load of nothing.
Can I see his fat load of nothing?
No. I'm the only one who gets to see the fat load of nothing.
Jesse, can you tell me what your fat load of nothing is?
I refuse to respond to any sentences that start off with or include fat load.
We're gonna cast Gush, bouncing these 2 vanilla islands to my hand.
Okay.
Sure. drawing a lot of cards there.
I've managed to, out of these 3 draws, the 2 of them were lands.
You know what's it's gonna be really nice when you have to discard the hand size into exile.
I'm fully aware.
What? Does that happen like that?
Yes, because of Yawgmoth's will. It's a little like Necropotence right now.
Wait, but doesn't... Nah, it works.
Yeah, no, I was
Still during his turn.
No, I was wondering the effort went away before the cleanup step, but well,
Yeah, does till end of turn stop at the end of turn step, or does it stop during cleanup step?
It's an interesting question. As we pull out our phones.
No, it end of turn steps, end of turn effects, and after you discard cards in your cleanup step.
So okay.
so
So it will
to
go
the
into exile.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
I'll use a blue.
Mm-hmm.
I will cast a brainstorm.
Oh, he's really digging.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you have to put 2 back on top. Ivan shakes his head at me.
Like I usually do.
This is a long game.
Yeah.
For a fast combo game.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying real hard.
You should have just let me win. Why did you have to pact?
I was going to sacrifice myself to save these 2 assholes.
And then he could go get food.
Yes. Well, it would have been a nice side effect. Yes.
Fair enough.
Like batting out of a spite. Please, oh, man, me. Spiteful, please.
I'm gonna pay 2. I'm gonna cast Demonic Tutor.
Okay, do you have any...
No mana
Do you
flow.
what are you even trying right now?
What would I not try?
I don't know, Ivan. Do you want to pat yourself or something like that?
Wow. Alright, guys. So, tutor
Resolve.
the card.
Yep, resolve
And
demonic tutor.
Then we're gonna proceed into end step.
So wait, no Mox Opal?
Nope. I think.
Moxable into nothing is not very
discard down.
relevant.
Discard down. Go, do it.
I will.
Alright, force of will confirmed, boys.
And we're back.
Okay, my turn finally.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to untap. At my upkeep, I'm going to sacrifice my Bayou
Sure. Draw a card.
to draw a card. That's a good draw there. And then upkeep, no other triggers. We're gonna draw another card. Okay.
Put us out of our misery, Ivan. Or Ivan, Adam.
I'm going to.
If anything, I just exiled half my deck, including Paradox Engine,
I'm going to.
Yogswill, and Adnaz,
You're gonna target him.
which clearly
You're
wins.
gonna go to combat.
Well,
Before you do anything,
yeah.
do consider the fact that if he draws an artifact creature, or if he drew an artifact creature, he wins on his turn.
Cut the
Because
ball crap,
Jesse's-
man. I would have already.
Jesse's do nothing, make nothing sin,
Yeah.
and he can't draw, so he's basically out of the game. I'm basically out of the game too, because all my mana is fetches and
Jesse,
shots
did you
at this
remember to
point.
lose your 1 port of life for Force of Will?
Yes.
Okay.
So what? Are you playing what? You are going to
Okay.
spite?
What a 3. If you activate Death Rite and activate Death Rite again on your next turn, we're dead anyway.
No. Ivan, you need to die.
I mean,
Oh.
Ivan, you have a Force of Will. You have a Force of Will.
I do.
We need to kill
I'll leave
this
your
guy.
Force of Will up for these two.
Man, if
No!
What are you talking?
You're gonna lose.
Sending the frog at cards.
Man, you are walking into his trap card, man. You need to destroy him right now.
He needs to draw. He needs
No,
2 creatures.
Because Adam has learned from Jesse. He knows someone else can do his bidding.
My God, Adams.
Adam, you have to kill him.
Yeah, man.
No, it's fine.
No, he has
It's
7
not
cards.
fine.
It's perfect.
No, Adam.
He's man.
No,
He's
it's
getting into
perfectly
the fight.
fine.
No, you
He's got
motherfucker.
Kess. Kess plus...
I don't have a red source.
Oh my god, look, I've grabbed your man.
Okay, fuck it, Ivan, you're dead.
Finally.
If you attack a Jesse, he has to block, and he
Yes,
kills me
and I
with
lose
one
my
of his
Gitrog.
attackers.
And I lose my Gitrog.
Why do you lose your Gitrog?
Because he has 2 3/3s, you idiot.
That's another point. Alright.
Get out of here.
Second main.
Still think
Oh
it's
my
a bad
goodness.
idea. If you attack Carlos, he has to kill me. Which he would. You're just making him who wastes his blockers.
Words.
But it's true.
It's true, I would have to kill him at that point. But
Meaning,
like-
also meaning, that he has to kill me one of his attackers. Meaning he doesn't have 2 blockers for Gitrog.
Okay. We're gonna play Verdant Catacombs.
Alright.
And we'll crack it.
You're in your second main phase. Did you target him?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Man, side effect from Selvala. I play my basic fears and then my other lands. Turns out it wasn't a good idea.
Carpet Flowers is a good card. But it would have been good no matter what, so... Alright. Draw trigger. Resolved?
Yeah, resolved already. I have to resolve it before I...
Oh, yeah, of course. You sacrifice. Trigger goes on the stack. Alright.
Well, actually, I'm at 40 now. Okay. Will Bazaar.
Go for it.
Sorry, Ivan, I really want you to be dead. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it's fine, but Jesse should have killed me. Not Adam.
Alright. You didn't discard Dackmore's Salvage?
No, I did not. I will draw a card, though.
Yep. Oh, you have a draw... You have a discard outlet? Let's see it. Yep. Alright. Well,
Wild Mongrel, Dackmore.
good game.
My only joy in playing this deck is actually getting the combo off. Can I explain the loop right now?
Please do.
Alright. So let's move this aside. Well, for all intents and purposes, I have 3 green. So, Dackmore Salvage has Dredge 2 in combination with the Gitrog monster. Whenever you discard Dackmore Salvage, you get a draw trigger. You replace this draw trigger by dredging 2 cards. If either of them is a land, you get another draw trigger. In response to that draw trigger, you discard Dackmore dredging again. You do this building up draw triggers on the stack until you hit one of your 2 shuffle effects. So let's just speed this up a bit. One of which is Kozilek, the other which is
Gaia's Blessing.
Gaia's Blessing. When you get to a shuffle effect, if the other card with it is a land, you put the draw trigger on the stack and the shuffle effect above that. Whoops.
So is the combo deterministic at this point?
So at this point, we have Dackmore in hand, a discard outlet in play, a bunch of draw triggers on the stack, and a shuffle trigger. We'll shuffle our graveyard into our deck.
Because at this point, I think you're only up 1 draw trigger.
No, we have right now about 10 to 15 draw triggers on the stack. So we discard Dackmore.
Generate a draw trigger.
Generate a draw trigger.
Right.
Discard Dackmore again, generate a draw trigger. And we keep doing this. We keep doing this until we have as many draw triggers on the stack as we want. So in this case, we'll say about 1,000. So then we'll resolve enough draw triggers to draw our deck. And at this point, the cards that matter to us, there are only a couple. But first we'll go with Dark Ritual. So now at this point, I can tap my Swamp for 1 black mana and cast Dark Ritual to add 3 black mana to my mana pool. Dark Ritual goes into my graveyard. There are no cards in my deck. Then I discard Kozilek to shuffle Dark Ritual and Kozilek back in my deck, and I resolve 2 of my draw triggers that are still on the stack. Using this method, we can loop Dark Ritual over and over and over again in order to generate infinite black mana. You may be asking yourself, what does that do for us? So now that we have infinite black mana, some people elect to do this at sorcery speed and win at sorcery speed by infinitely Praetors grasping their opponents, but there is another way. Right now, if I didn't have any green mana up, I could use Rift Sweeper, Necromancy, Culling the Weak, and Elvish Spirit Guide to generate infinite green mana.
And you're technically safe for your infinite draw trigger because you can technically keep discarding Kozilek and drawing him back.
Yes, I have infinite draw triggers on the stack. I can play sorcery speed effects at any point by discarding Kozilek and redrawing him enough times to get all of my draw triggers off the stack. So now at this point, I'm just looking for a crop rotation. So now at this point, what we can do is we can discard Kozilek, shuffling him into our deck, cast crop rotation, sacrificing one of our lands, drawing Kozilek. So we discard Kozilek, we draw Kozilek back. Now, still with crop rotation on the stack, we discard Kozilek again, and discard the land that we want to crop rotation for. Draw a card and hope it's Kozilek. No, it's not, so we discard the other one and draw Kozilek back. We'll discard Kozilek now, shuffling it all into our deck, and we'll find the land we're looking for, which in this case is a Twilight Mire. Crop rotation will go to our graveyard. We're now back at a stack with infinite draw triggers on it. So we'll resolve two of those to draw the two cards. One of which is Kozilek, the other is a land which we put into our massive hand.
So if I were to shortcut a little bit, you now demonstrate another infinite loop where you can convert
I can now demonstrate another loop where I can pay 1 black mana to create two green mana. Discard Kozilek, resolve 2 draw triggers, drawing Kozilek and crop rotation back, discarding Kozilek, shuffling him in, casting crop rotation, sacrificing Twilight Mire, drawing Kozilek, discarding Kozilek, searching our library of 2 cards for Twilight Mire, putting it back into play, resolving 1 draw trigger to get Kozilek back, this way looping crop rotation and Twilight Mire to generate infinite green mana.
Alright.
Now that we have infinite green mana, we use the same method, but instead of looping Twilight Mire, we loop Sun-Scorched Desert to deal 1 damage to each player until all players are dead.
All at instant speed.
All at instant speed. Some people elect to just generate infinite mana and then use Exsanguinate to kill all the players, but this is
fewer dead cards.
Fewer dead cards. Some people elect to play, I think it's called Rath's Edge.
Yep.
But to get that to work, you need to run Harrow, and Harrow isn't really the greatest card. But Rath's Edge does have a little more utility since you can use it to kill
what
anything with 1
if you
toughness.
don't have Scorched Desert?
If you don't have
a discussion since we're discussing this.
If you don't have Sun-Scorched Desert, you have to win at sorcery speed
with Praetor's Grasp.
You have the enchantment, right?
You can either win at sorcery speed with Praetor's Grasp, or you can win with Praetor's Grasp at sorcery speed, or you can play Faith of the Devoted.
Yes.
Great card from Amonkhet. Deck somehow got 2 new tools in Amonkhet, which is surprising to say the least. And using this, you can just use your discard outlet to discard cards, pay 1 each time, and drain everyone for.
I think this is
their
much more
lifetime.
easier to pull off. Like
Yes, but it requires you to go at sorcery speed, and you.
well, just to cast it. Well, okay,
Anyway.
yeah.
Anyway.
I think that's pretty satisfactory as far as an explanation goes. Pretty extensive, even. We can put a primer in the description below if you want to
Honestly,
read up on more.
there are so many primers now. I think there are like 3, maybe even 4 primers for Gitrog Monster. Like,
Yeah. And
do we just link them all, or?
No, we'll just find one in particular.
But that's blatant favoritism. We can't just do that.
All right. Well, how about we link all of them?
Let's
right.
do that. Even the casual ones.
No.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Oh man.
Yeah. So I guess that's that. We'll see you guys in the post game where we will not talk about how the Gitrog loop works. I promise.
Well, but there's so much more to talk about.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.
Welcome to the post game, and it was an interesting game. Like, this just goes to show, like, even when you have 4 like cutthroat fast combo decks, the game can still go on for like an hour. It was really stressful. There were lots of points during the game when I felt like Jesse was going to win or Ivan was just going to pop off. So I was just trying to get to my combo as fast as possible, and I fell short. A few places. I didn't get my discard outlet fast enough, and I had the Bazaar of Baghdad, but I didn't really have other dredgers, I only had the Dackmore. If you have other dredgers, it's much easier to get card advantage out of Dackmore. But I was really excited to get to play this deck on camera, and I was even more excited that I got to win with this deck on camera.
as one usually is. So, you know, for myself, I feel like I played basically according to the Food Chain Tazri plan. It's just at certain points things didn't quite line up as, you know, as you would hope they would. For example, my Forbidden Tutor, I didn't quite hit an Eternal Scourge or a Mist Hollow before I started to question whether or not I should stop. In theory, I could have kept going and just grabbed my ally, but I felt like if I did that, I was left with basically nothing, no gas or anything like that, no tutors or whatnot. So I kind of just decided to stop and try to Necro into a win, rebuild from there. And then, you know, even worse than that is the Necro was not very good. The Necro gave me two counter spells, but of course, because one of them was mana drain, it was too blue intensive for me to have all my counter spells up for the turn that I wanted to go off on. I really needed to find like a spell pierce or something like that, in which case I would have had ample protection for my combo, but fortunately it doesn't always line up the way you want it to. And yeah, so that was really interesting. Lots of good interaction, you know, and as you said, and as you put very well, it just goes to show that, you know, this is not just a format where we play these all-in combo decks and we all kind of just are like ships passing in the night, not interacting with one another, trying to just do our own thing. No, it turns out this format is basically like casual EDH, only everything happens much faster and much more intensely, and the cards are way more powerful.
Oh yeah.
I think in total we play about the same amount of spells in a game of competitive versus casual Commander. We just played this hour-long game in the course of 5 rounds around the table.
Right.
Whereas in a casual game, you would have played about as many spells, but without the ramp, without the tutoring, without as much interaction.
Right.
So maybe we would have just gone over the course of 20 turns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it feels like actually slow at times.
Yeah.
Not that we think that there's anything wrong with more casual EDH play. I mean, obviously, like we ourselves from time to time like to bust out the sort of power down decks, as you will, if you would. But you know, it's if you've never played competitive EDH, you owe it to yourself to give it a try. You know, you're playing some of the most powerful, fun cards in Magic, and I mean, that's just my opinion, naturally. But
I got to turn a Bazaar of Baghdad sideways multiple times.
Yeah.
yeah, and I mean, it doesn't have to be. You don't have to look at the format as totally inaccessible. You know, as long as like your play group is okay with you trying out playtest cards and stuff like that. You know, it's just a great format. It's great fun, and you know, as long as you're not trying to play tournaments with your proxy, your playtest cards, stuff like that, then you know, it's just try it out.
Just try to build a budget deck. Arcum can build like you can build Arcum, good Arcum deck for like maybe $300-400. I'm not sure about that. Yeah. You can also there's also a lot of like good casual deck, well, not casual deck, but budget deck, like I say. I saw some deck lists for Kess at $500, Dralnus that are around 1,000 if you have like that much money. My Selvala deck, which I consider that is very competitive in the sense that I can win usually on turn 3. Because like fully optimized is just $100 too, so it depends on what
$100?
1,000. Yeah, 100. We got a scroll. No, 1,000.
It's fun when the cradle is half the cost of the total deck. It's like Yisan again.
Yisan again.
Admittedly, you know, $1,000 is still quite a lot of money, and I mean, trying to pretend like it's not.
No, obviously it isn't. But when you see that these fully optimized 4-color stone deck lists that are bordering the $4,000, $5,000, you start to see 1,000 as like, okay, this is much more reasonable.
Right.
Like at time, I mean that depends on the fetch land, of course. When I started playing Selvala, by example, the deck was like what, less than 500, if I remember correctly, and I still was able to pull turn 3 wins at times. Yeah.
Yeah, basically, you know, the more people who play the format, the better, and there's like just lots of great places where you can try it out, like Cockatrice and stuff like that. Play EDH, the Discord. And basically these are all just ways to sort of dip your toes into the format, which obviously we love. The more the merrier, as they say.
Yeah.
And so yeah, Ivan, any thoughts on the game?
I mean, a mulligan to 6. I didn't really have a great 6 hand that I kept either. It was just functional, so I kept it. 2 games in a row that I don't get a red source, so I wasn't able to test Kess for her full extent. I really feel like her strength in the storm and the classic storm list is more when you hit the late game. Those long grindy games against other combo decks.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you land Kess, you re-flashback your Adnos, you re-flashback a tutor into a wheel, and all of a sudden she can get you back in the... I feel like she can get you back in business like extremely potently. I was really happy to play her though. Grixis Storm is always very pleasant to play. I just don't feel like I had much Kess specific situations.
We didn't do a great job of showcasing or convincing anyone that Kess is better than Jaliva.
No, really, exactly.
But Kess will be back.
Kess will
no
be
doubt
back.
about that.
Oh, for sure. Man, it feels good to play something else that is in Celestia colors. No, for real. This is my first time playing Arcum, or well, yeah, any other deck that is in my Selvala deck. I think my opener hand was pretty good, even though I didn't have any artifact creatures. It was very funny that I drew into ticking gnomes. I was like, okay, everybody's going to cheer on me because I'm running this piece of... Well, it's pretty... Yeah, it raises some eyebrows to see this guy into a competitive deck list.
But it is another way to go infinite if you lose your Walking Ballista.
Yeah, Walking Ballista.
Once you get your infinite mana and your infinite recursions, Ticking Gnome is just another bro.
Yeah, it works with Arcum or Karkan Ironworks and stuff. I can maybe kill a mana dork if I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not totally.
If he feels like it.
It feels better than having 3 different combo lines that all end with Walking Ballista in the graveyard.
Yeah, that's the worry I had as well. Okay, well, let's just try this, to see what happens.
Anyway, I mean, if no one else has any other thoughts on the matter, I guess we can call it there. All right. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We're gonna go get something to eat.
Oh yes.